Today we are going to explore OML for SQL, that is machine learning using SQL in Oracle Apex and Oracle Database. Oracle provides some built-in machine learning algorithms that can be processed right inside your Oracle database itself. So the data never leaves the database. This avoid delays and security issues. Your data is secure. You don't have to take your data outside the your table, your database or workspace. In this experiment, we are using a pipeline method, like those who doesn't have enough privileges inside Oracle Apex. Like I'll show you. If you are to run this, you will get this kind of error. So for those who doesn't have enough privileges but wanted to implement machine learning inside your application, then you can use this pipeline method, that is making use of Oracle database and calling or granting it to your Oracle Apex page. Oracle database, which was formerly known as SQL Developer Web. This is where we gonna build, predict, and feed our data inside a table, and we grant that table into our Oracle Apex application. So we will start simple with a binary classification model. For that, I am using a dataset which I've downloaded from Kaggle, the Candy Dataset. See, I have already imported the data to this. I'll show you the version. This is the dataset of Candy with some scores with sugar percentage, win percentage. So as it's this names of the candies with some win percentage. So we are going to predict the popularity of a candy, like whether a candy is liked by people, how popular is a candy, how likely people are to buy a candy according to these features like chocolate, fruity, caramel, etc. Okay, so using this data, we are going to train a model, and a model should predict by these characters how likely, like yes or no, how likely people are to buy a candy, like how popular candy with chocolate and like crispy wafer, for example, with both these features, how likely people buy that candy. Like there is a win percentage here. So for that, we need to prepare our data. I'll tell you how. So in your database actions, create a table called Candy Data, just like we create in our, like using SQL, create table name, its column names, their data types, etc. So I've already created a Candy Data table, and you can add data, like data loading through upload data. So this is my data. So you have already seen the data I have downloaded. So next process is preparing the data to train the model. For that, we need two more important things. They are a unique case ID and a target variable. You need a primary key to identify a row. For that, I have added an ID number and a target variable, the column we want to predict. Okay, so now our data looks like this. Okay, you have an ID number. Okay, now this is the uh, target variable we're gonna predict, and this popular for column is made by this criteria, like when percent is greater than 50, then it's 1, otherwise it's 0. Means above 50%, we flag it as 1, and below that we flag it as 0. These are our two tables. So this is how we built our model. This is the procedure. Let's build a model using DBMS data mining package. So the key parameter here is the mining function, which decides what kind of problem we are solving. We have chosen classification, we use classification for a categorical data. Like here, like we used binary classification, that is either of the two outputs are going to predict it. Like yes or no, true or false, 1 or 0. Here we will be predicting discrete value like 0 or 1. But Oracle also support other built-in mining functions like regression. If you are using DBMS data mining dot regression, then we will get a value, a specific value. Like other mining functions, clustering, association, and even anomaly detection can also be done through by the similar procedure. So also formal for SQL can use different algorithms also, such as ELM, Nailways, SVM, K-means, etc. Means you can try different algorithm without leaving your database environment according to your needs. Now let's run this. Okay, so we have trained our model. Now we will use built-in prediction of function to generate prediction directly in SQL, like one row predicting one row. Okay, this is how we use. So by the data, we get these inputs. Results. So for small data sets, like this is of some 85 rows or something. For small data sets, this is quick and easy. But if you have larger data sets, like if you have a whole table to predict, then we will have another procedure to test or to predict. We can use this procedure. It applies your model to a whole table and stores the result in another table. Like predict result will be the result table with your predictions. Let's check with some values for the features. Okay. Okay. So with pluribus as one peanut tail, 20 as 1. By our model, it is predicted as 1. That is why its win percent is high. So we are creating a table of the result of predictions, and we grant it to our workspace. Okay, wait a second. Now let's open to now. Let's use our data. Thus, we got the prediction inside our Oracle Apex application. So we built a binary classification model inside Oracle database actions and displayed the prediction right inside Oracle Apex. As simple as it is. This is the basic model we have built, a classification model. So I would like to mention that this is for users who don't have the full Apex privileges. So for this method, we can only just view the model results here, not creating or updating it dynamically. The model itself was built and stored in database, and Apex is simply reading those predictions. Like we can just display it here. We can make some graphs according to this. Just that. But in case if you have enough privileges, you can run machine learning procedures inside Oracle Apex itself. Then you can build and update it dynamically. Like if you are choosing it, like Candy, it will predict it. So like based on the model we have trained. Okay, we have just trained the model with this this some basic data, that's of some 85 rows, I think. So by that knowledge of that knowledge, it predicts like yes or no. Or you can also use this using the features like the chocolate, peanut tea, etc. Then when we run that model using the predict button, then it is predicted as yes or no. Then if it is hard and caramel, see. Okay, then it is predicted now. So if you want to plan something bigger like sales prediction, I've done sales prediction, lead score prediction, etc. We can also that can also be done in our Oracle Apex database itself. That's it. Thank you. If you have any doubt, comment down. So that's it. Thank you.